This title is narrated with virtual voice, computer-generated narration for audiobooks. Property Development for Beginners by Steve Chandler. Introduction. Have you ever looked at a property development project and wondered what it would be like to make the profits that the property developer does? And have you ever watched a property developer driving in their nice new expensive car and wished you could have one too? Well, the reality is that you aren't going to be doing that soon unless you make some changes. And that may be why you are reading this book. You may want to make some changes to learn property development so that the person driving the nice new expensive car can be you. And why not? Property development is a learnt skill, you're not born with it. Property development is a process, and once you know the process, you can profit from it. Anyone can learn property development, especially you. After all, you're the one reading this book. Property development doesn't care what country you come from, what religion you may be, the color of your skin, how old or young you are, what education standard you have, or what gender you may be. Property development is simply a learnt process, and once you learn it, you can be a property developer. For 35 years, I have been part of the property development industry. I have been associated with a wide variety of property development projects including public infrastructure assets, bridges, libraries, civic buildings, railway interchanges, ferry wharves, apartments, clubs, schools, shopping centres, warehouses, manufacturing and production facilities, heritage buildings, food courts, land subdivisions, cold stores, shipping container terminals, demolition and remediation projects, and the list goes on. Over the past 15 years, I have also had a substantial exposure to property development-related litigation and disputes. I am the CEO of Lefter Corporation Proprietary Limited, Lefter, a property development strategy, advisory, and consultancy firm established in 2006 that assists clients with their property development projects. I am also the author of other books on building and property development, am a university lecturer, and I deliver property development training at both introductory and advanced levels. More recently, I established Property Development Institute to assist people to be property developers. There are a number of online training programs available on the Property Development Institute website. Let me start this book by saying this. I love property development. Property development is something that I have always loved. My grandfather was a property developer. He developed standalone housing. Then my father became a property developer and developed apartments and subdivided land for housing. I was surrounded with property development from a young age. And over my 35 years I have seen substantial change. Population growth has occurred and development of all sorts of property has followed, or in some cases, led the way. All of our homes were developed at some stage when there was demand for them and, in the future, as land becomes scarce, they will be redeveloped for a higher and better use. In short, we all live in a property that was created by a property developer. In my mind, that makes property development very important. And when you think about our work environment, we all work in a building of some kind that was also created by a property developer at some time in the past, and most likely for profit. Property development is not limited to residential accommodation. It includes infrastructure, roads, bridges, tunnels, water, sewerage, gas, electricity, schools, hospitals, etc. Employment-generating industry, office buildings, warehouses, manufacturing facilities and laboratories, etc., hospitality/tourism, and aged care, to name a few. And one of the most fundamental reasons why property development occurs is population growth. As a population grows, there is demand for housing, retail, warehousing, and commercial office space. As that population ages, it needs medical and aged care services. With young communities comes entertainment precincts and schools. Population growth is a massive property development driver. In 2015, the United Nations Department of Economic and Social Affairs, Population Division, published a document titled World Population Prospects, the 2015 revision, UN report. The UN report contained information that showed prior to 2015, the global population was expanding by 83 million people per year. In 2015, the global population was 7.3 billion people. By 2050 it could be 9.7 billion, and by 2100 it could be over 13 billion. That's a lot of people that need property development to occur to cater for them. Of course, this population growth will differ in...
To keep listening to this audiobook for free, click the link in the description. It will take you to a free Audible trial where you can listen to this and many other books for free for 30 days.